I'll type for you. I'll be sharing the screen of that. And I hope that it will also give a feel that of using a board. So let me share the screen. And let me increase the font size a little bit. Okay, so we are going to discuss about the transport of respiratory gases. So there may be spelling mistakes, but then since I'm typing quickly, kindly bear with that. So in this topic, we have to discuss about the transport of oxygen. So speaking about the transport of oxygen, let me tell you how does the oxygen is transported, and after that we will be speaking about the transport of carbon dioxide as well. Okay, so please understand that oxygen is dissolved. Oxygen is dissolved in plasma with 1 to 3%. Okay, so some 1 to 3% of oxygen is actually dissolved in plasma, and the plasma is responsible for the transport as well. So 1 to 3% of oxygen is transported in this way, that is by plasma. Okay, so that is one way where oxygen is transported. The second way is, they are transported as a complex. They are transported as a complex with hemoglobin. Okay, they are transported as a complex with hemoglobin, and that complex we call it as oxyhemoglobin as well. And please make a note that 97 to 99% of oxygen is transported by this way. So oxygen is able to form a complex with hemoglobin, which is called as oxyhemoglobin, and 97 to 99% of oxygen is transported through this way. And of course, you must be aware that hemoglobin is a very important component in the blood that is responsible for the transport of oxygen. But let me just tell you some interesting details regarding that. We know that this hemoglobin is a protein. We know that, okay, and that protein is a globin protein. It is a globin protein, and in addition to that, it is also going to contain an iron. So it is a iron containing protein. That iron containing molecule is actually present in a ring called as porphyrin ring. It is called as porphyrin ring. So we know that hemoglobin is a protein. It is a protein is globin, and that it is going to contain an iron. That iron is present in the porphyrin ring. Much more details, let me tell you. Each porphyrin ring, each porphyrin ring has 4 pyrrole ring. Each porphyrin ring has 4 pyrrole ring. Each pyrrole ring has 1 ferrous, ferrous, that is Fe2+. Okay, so that is another important point. What is that? Yeah. So each porphyrin ring has 4 pyrrole ring, and each pyrrole ring has 1 Fe2+ ion. And much more details, let me tell you. 1 ferrous binds to one molecule of oxygen. So this is another important, point which you have to understand. So, sorry. So one ferrous bind to one molecule of oxygen. Okay. So these are some of the important information which I want to tell you regarding the hemoglobin. So once again, I'm telling you, 1 to 3% of oxygen is